Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get warmed up here. So our first stretch we're going to do today, we're going to start with our world's greatest stretch. So starting off in push-up position. Alright, we're going to step up with the right foot. Okay. From there we're going to rotate up with our inside hand. Okay, nice stretch here. And then we're going to alternate stepping up with that other side. Okay, we're going to get 4 on each side for this one. Alright, that's about 4. And once we finish those, we're going to go to a hip flexor stretch with a side bend. So we're going right knee or left knee forward, right knee's down. Okay, we're going to extend this hip by squeezing that glute, and then we're going to take this opposite hand and reach across the body. So lunge forward, reach, and then back. Let's go ahead and get 5 on each side here. We're doing this one, make sure we're not trying to arch that back too much. We're keeping that those ribs down, squeezing the glutes. Okay, we'll get 1 more on this side and then we'll switch. Alternating legs. Two more. Good. Once we're done with those, we're going to go ahead and have a seat on our butt. Alright, from here, we want to get to our 90-90 position. So, bend one knee, and the other like this. And we're going to go grabbing the hand, pushing it forward. Okay, the reason for that is just to keep that back nice and straight. So this gives you something to push against to remind you. Now, our first step here is we're going to rotate this inside foot, or knee rather. So rotate that inside knee, pivot on the foot, and then this trail leg is going to follow. And we're going to rotate to that other side. Same thing coming here. Alright, so this is our 90-90 hip switch. Alright, this one's pretty challenging. If we cannot get this one, alright, it's just kind of a little bit too much of a stretch. We're not that flexible on our hips. What I want you to do to start, okay, we'll build to that position. But for right now, we're just going to go hands straight behind, and then we'll just pivot from this position here. So, reclining back a little bit will allow you to get a little bit more range of motion. So, still going 10 reps, back and forth. Alright, so after we get done with those hip switches, our next stretch that we got today is our downward dog pigeon pose. So we're coming here from a push-up position, rocking back so our heels are down, and then from there we're going to bring our right knee first, right in between our hands, bring our chest up, and then we want to sag those hips back into the ground. Alright, so we're going to get a stretch to our piriformis muscle, a little bit on that glute med. Alright, and then we're going to push back to our downward dog position. We'll alternate sides, sinking those hips down. Alright, so we're looking at 4 to 5 reps here, each side. And I showed you that pretty slow. You can go a little bit faster if you'd like. Or if it's feeling good, take your time. Alright. At any point, if you want to stop this video and kind of just pause it and then work through something a little bit longer, that's perfectly fine. this front angle here. Alright, next one we're going to grab a pillow or a foam roller, something that we can put underneath our knee here. We're going to go side lying T-spine sweeps. So our top knee is going to be onto this pad. Okay, leg is straight out beneath us. Arms are going to be straight ahead in front of us. Alright, first step here, we're going to turn our top hand over. Okay, we're going to drag our fingertips around our head in a circular motion. As we do that, we want to watch our hand all the way through. We're going to close our book. Okay, so that's one sweep. Notice as I swept around my head, this knee is not leaving contact with that pad. All right, now if we start to lift this knee up, all right, we're taking away from that stretch, and at that point it's not doing us any good. So if you have to, just kind of limit that range of motion, maybe just kind of hover above the ground a little bit. That's fine too. So let's go ahead and get 5 sweeps on each side here. Let's get your 5. We're switching. Alright, so almost done with our warm up. Okay, we're just going to get those shoulders nice and loose real quick. So we're going to grab our light band that we have. For a set, we're just going to go dislocate, so over and back for a set of 10. We get our 10, we're going to go front raise, pull apart, so we're just going to stand on our band, 1 foot, going straight up to 90 degrees, across the chest. Again, we're going set of 10. After our front raise pull aparts, next one we're going to go back to our band nice and wide here. We're going to cross it over so that it makes an X. Bring it behind our back. All right, we're going to go press with 3 scap shrugs. So press, 3 scap shrugs, and then in. And then we'll press again. All right, we're going to look at 6 reps on this one. These scap shrugs, make sure we're not bending the elbows if we can help it. And then when we pull those shoulder blades back, we don't want to shrug up, we want to shrug back. All right, so 6 reps there. All right, at this time, we're going to jump into our first exercise. So the way we're going to do this is we're just going to, I'm going to show you all 3 exercises for each superset. At the end, after I show all those exercises, I'm going to work through that first set with you guys together. After that, I'll give you the reps and the amount of sets we got. Okay, so some will be 3, some will be 4. And then at that point, you'll be able to pause your video, work through those sets, and then as soon as you unpause the video, I'll be showing the next superset. So there's 4 total today, so I'm going to show you this first one really quick. All right, so our first exercise, we have front foot elevated split squats. All right, so if you get something at home that's 2 to 6 inches off the ground, that's perfect. All right, from there, we're going to go 1 foot on that surface other foot is back to an appropriate distance so that when we drop down, we're not, crunching over this lead leg. All right, so we don't want this knee tracking too far over the toe. A little bit is fine, but we don't want to go so far that, our weight is so unevenly distributed. So we're dropping straight down, just like this, and driving back. All right, now we can add load to this by holding the dumbbell. I'll show you how to do that in the first set. All right, and if we can't really get that range of motion in our hips, we'll just go even foot split squat, so just traditional with our legs evenly on the ground. All right, so that'll be our first exercise that we got. Second one, we're going to go good mornings. So grabbing our band, putting it across our shoulder blades, and then we're going to hinge at the waist, driving those hips back. All right, we got a lot of reps on this one. We're going to go 15, focusing on just moving properly throughout this motion, keeping that back nice and straight, and then lengthening those hamstrings. All right, so we got 15 reps there, and then we're going to superset that with a little mobility exercise, stretching out those adductor muscles, which we'll need later. All right, so we're just going to go legs straight out to the side, rocking back for 5 reps there. Okay, 5 reps and then switch. All right, so I'm going to go through this first set with you. Then you'll be able to pause that video, work through all your exercises, and then unpause it for the next one. All right, so first one, grab your dumbbell. We're going to get 6 reps here. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Next, we got good mornings. We're going to do 15 reps here. And then after our 15, we've got 5 adductor rocks on each side. One leg's out, pushing back 5 times. Keep this leg nice and straight. Really try to sink those hips back onto the heel. All right, so there's my first round. We're going to complete 4 more rounds. However, the adductor rocks are only going to be 3 rounds. So 4 for the other 2, 6 reps on the split squat, 15 reps for the good mornings, and then 5 reps for each adductor rock, okay? So go ahead and pause the video. In a moment, I'm going to go ahead and show our next superset. So in about 10 seconds, all right? All right, guys. Next superset that we got. Okay, we're gonna go. Oops, excuse me. We're gonna go goblet squats. So we're gonna grab our dumbbell here. Feet are gonna be shoulder width or slightly wider. After that, we're gonna break those hips, bend those knees. Once we get to the bottom, we got a 5-second hold here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's our first exercise that we got. All right, 5 seconds on that hold. We're gonna go 5 reps. All right, next one we got, we're gonna go single leg bridge with a floor press. So we're gonna go right arm first, bridging up, and then we're gonna lift our right leg. Arm will go up to the side. So bridge, press. Got to stabilize through the core here. And just keep that glute engaged the whole time. All right, so for that one, we're looking at 6 reps on each side. And then our last one, we're going alternating Superman. So arms straight out, keep that head neutral. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Alternating back and forth for 10 reps each. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start that first set with you guys, and then you'll be able to pause it again, like I said. Here we go, ready? 5 reps, 5-second holds. Might have did an extra there, that's okay. All right, next we're going single leg bridge with floor press. All right, this single leg bridge is a little bit too much. Just go and hold a traditional bridge. All right, so a traditional bridge is just this. Single leg is lifting that inside leg closest to the arm. All right, we got 6 presses. All right, once we got all those, we're right to our Supermans. On these Supermans, we want to lift our whole thigh off the ground. Got 10 reps here. All right, so that's superset 2. Go ahead and give it a pause, and then we'll be back for superset 3 in a second. All right, guys, we're back for superset 3. Try not to trip this time. All right, so what we got here is we got half squats. Okay, we're going for speed here, not necessarily depth or weight, but we can try this one with a band. Okay, we're going to set this band up. All right, we're going to step on it wide. All right, we're going to come underneath the elbows, holding it right in that elbow crease. All right, and then from there, we're going to pull that close to our body, keep that core tight, and then we're driving those knees out. Okay, for 12 quick half reps. Okay, second one we got. Going inchworm with the push-up. So we're going to start tall, keep those hands closed, legs straight. Walk it out to a push-up position. We'll do 1 push-up. Walk it back, that's 1. Okay, we got 5 there. computer went to sleep on me. And then last one, we got dead bugs. So, laying on our back, alternating right and left, keeping that core nice and tight the whole time. Alright, so those are our 3 exercises. So what we'll do is I'll get to that first one, just like we have been, and then we'll go on from there. You'll be able to pause that video. Alright, so setting up for our speed squats. Okay, we're going elbow and crease. Feet are wide. Alright, we got 12 half reps. Ready to go? Number 12. Next we got inchworms. Walk it out with a push-up. Keep those legs straight the whole time. Alright, and the last one we got is our dead bugs. We got 10 reps here. Alright, so go ahead and work through those, pause the video, and then come back and we'll use our remaining amount of time to try to hopefully get through 3 to 4 rounds of this next one, okay? Alright guys, last superset of the day. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to move through this quickly. Like I said, 3 to 4 rounds. I'm going to explain these 3 exercises. So first one we got band resisted leg lower. So we're looking for keeping this leg straight. We want to snap the leg down and then control it coming back. So just one loop around. We want to choke up on this band, and the other leg's going to be bent here. So snapping the leg down, controlling it up. So snap down, a couple inches above the ground, control it up, snap it down, control it up. Alright, so we want to squeeze our quad on this one. That's going to make sure that leg stays straight. We're going to go for a set of 8 there. After we get a set of 8, go ahead and switch. Next one we got scissor jumps. So what we'll do here is we're just going to split our feet. Okay, not probably quite as wide as we would for like a split squat, right about here, because we're going to take a shallow dip, drive up, split those feet in the air, and then as we land, we want to absorb that impact so that we can re-explode for 20 reps. So that'll be 10 each side. All right, and then the last one we got is plank leg lifts. So from a plank position, right, we can do this one either from the plank, or we can go on an elevated surface like that bench or a countertop. And I'll show you how to do that during the video, or during the live set, okay? So we're going to go here, lift the right, lift the left, and then we're looking at 12 reps on that one. All right, so I'm going to walk through this first one, do it with you, and then you guys will be on your own to get those remaining sets in. Sound good? All right, so first one we got, and resisted leg lower, 8 on each leg. Snap that leg down. Next we got scissor jumps, 10 on each leg. Ready? Go. Want to try to get a little bit of height on these. Alright, if we can't necessarily do those, what we'll do instead is we'll just go half reps for a split squat. So if we don't feel like jumping or if that's bothering the knees, we're just going right here. Let's get some shallow dips, same amount of reps. And then the last exercise we got is our plank leg lifts. 12 total reps. So I'll show you the modified version. So we're here, 12 reps. Alright, so there's my 12. 3 or 4 more rounds. Go ahead and complete this workout. Thank you guys for watching. Keep an eye out for Feel Good Saturday. And then schedule out on Zoom if you want to give that a try. But other than that, good job today. I'll see you guys next time.